This episode is sponsored by Gamergy, the gaming energy drink made by gamers for gamers. Check it out in 4 great flavors: Purple Nurple, Red Alert, Binary Blue, and Epic Green. Hey, what is going on, my brotherhood? Welcome to day 2 of our amazing experience here at Wizard World in Des Moines, Iowa, 2018. We didn't do any videos day 1, so no videos that way. That's why you're not seeing anything for day 2. But we are here with Hannah Eva Cosplay. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am sweating, and I feel kind of gross. I'm sorry. You have to stand next to this pile. I'm sorry. But are you having a good time? Are you enjoying Des Moines?
I definitely am. I'm originally from, well, not. I live in North Iowa, so this is a super easy drive for me. But I've actually never been to Des Moines before this.
You lived in Iowa all this time? You've never been to Des Moines?
I'm originally from Minnesota, but but I haven't really been. I'm sure I've driven through it before, but never stopped.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and just get right into it real quick. So, what got you into cosplay and the name Hannah Eva Cosplay? How did that start?
Well, Hannah Eva is actually my real name. I decided to keep it because I'm super into my Hungarian heritage, so I just felt like just keeping it. But I've been like an artist all my life and everything, and I feel like just making costumes is kind of like just another art form. But I've always been super obsessed with just dressing up for like no reason, and I didn't even know what cosplay was until like 2014. So as soon as I went to my first convention, I was hooked. I had to just keep doing it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think those awesome old school cosplayers like Moch over there have been keeping cosplay under wraps, so us people didn't know about it till like 2014 or something. But I agree. I didn't know about it either. That was a little shout out though for Moch cosplay. but uh, so how long have you been since 2014?
Well, I attended my first convention in 2014, and I just wore a costume that I found. I got it on Amazon. It was just like a blue dress, and I was Daenerys Targaryen. But then I didn't really start getting into cosplay until 2016.
Okay.
So I did a little bit in 2015, but not really until 2016.
Okay, all right. So how many cosplays have you done to date so far?
Around 10.
And wow, that's an impressive 10. I mean, I don't know. It's impressive to me. I think you almost have like a little bit of a Disney thing going on here. But, well, of course, Legend of Zelda today. But I know, guys, I know my fandoms. Calm down. But what is your process from conception to completion like? What does that process look like to you?
Well, actually, I don't even know what it would look like, but it's like in my head. It's just this jumbled all mess. I like see a costume and I just have to like cosplay it. Like I usually don't sleep as soon as I get an idea, even if I'm not going to make the costume for like a long time. I have to research everything. And then generally, it takes a while for me to get materials because everything is always so expensive. So, I, but once I get all my materials, I like don't sleep at all until, and it just like controls my life basically.
Meticulous work, though. That's good. It shows devotion. It shows that you want to do it right. You want to do it right the first time. So I mean that could be good, you know. Um, so what are your favorite and least favorite cosplays you've done in the past? I have a couple here that I've chose that I'll throw up in the video. Mine being that Armageddon Princess Peach, the Megara, because Hercules is my favorite. Well, besides Aladdin, of course. Beauty and the Beast. I always see everyone either do the ball gown or her classic one. I never see anyone do the winter outfit. And, of course, the Princess Zelda that you're working on right now. But what are your favorite and least favorite ones you've done in the past?
So my favorite costume I've made is this one, but my favorite character to cosplay is Elsa. I just love seeing everybody's like face light up when they recognize me. It makes my day. Um, and actually, my least favorite one that I do is the Beauty and the Beast one. I love the costume, but I just don't feel very confident as Belle. So it kind of like it kind of hurts a little bit. But I do like the dress that I made. I'm proud of that. Um,
You really should be. It's really well done. I mean, the picture doesn't do it justice. So, but
Oh, and I know you mentioned Warrior Princess Peach. I'm actually remaking that,
okay.
and it's gonna be so creepy. I have like a Bowser skull headpiece.
Oh, that's so
It's gonna be
cool.
so creepy, and like I'm so excited for it. It's like partially done.
Oh, that is so cool. So you said Elsa is another one of your favorites.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of Disney work. Do you do any singing?
No, I mean I sing very badly. I am not ashamed of that. I mean, I'm not gonna like enter a contest, but I can have fun with it.
Do you want to do a little song with me real quick? Just a couple lines of "Let It Go." I won't hold you on the spot. I just thought I'd tease you a
I
little bit.
just woke up.
it, it is like barely past 10 o'clock in the morning here,
I got
so
an hour and a half of sleep left.
oh, I won't complain. I slept like a rock all night. Have you cosplayed your favorite character from any fandom whatsoever, or and if you have, who is it and why?
I have not. I'm a huge Cinderella fan. I watch the live action Cinderella movie like 3 times a week. I'm so obsessed with it. I am planning on making it. I'm gathering the materials right now, but I have not. Otherwise, I think my favorite character that I've cosplayed, like I said before, was Elsa. So, yeah.
What costume do you have that takes the longest to, get into, makeup done, and that? How long does it take to get into that? Your longest one? What do you think?
This one is the longest one. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. It's like 10 something right now.
Yeah.
um, so I actually just finished getting ready at about 9:45. So from 6 to 9 to whatever. I,
It looks like there's a lot of process to
yeah.
get this on.
I mean, the ears take a while. I have to glue the wig down and everything. But yeah, no, I have to like first put on like this underskirt, then the overskirt, and then I have a corset, and then the shirt, and then all of these little pieces. There's just so much to it. It takes forever, and I can't do it alone, which makes it difficult to going to conventions.
Oh, I understand completely. I can't even get into this by myself. So if it makes you feel, this is just a one-piece jumpsuit. So I don't know what my excuse is, but so do you like? I see that you like to cosplay a lot of Disney characters, but do you have what I like to call like ooh syndrome? You see something, you go, oh my gosh, I want to do that. Is that what your thing is?
Yes, definitely. I mean, this the Breath of the Wild Zelda game. I hadn't played any other Zelda games like before this, and I saw her character, and I was just like, well, maybe I should do that cosplay because it's gonna be pretty big. And then I saw this dress of hers, and I was absolutely obsessed. I could not stop thinking about it. I couldn't believe that something that pretty was in that game, and I had to make it. So, definitely an ooh syndrome.
Oh yeah, I have that too. I have like a list, literally a list, and it's nowhere near to being done. So I want to use our imagination real quick. I got a bucket of money here. It's an imaginary bucket of money with all the skills, all everything you would ever need to do your dream cosplay. What is that dream cosplay for you?
I want to make a gigantic, super creepy Queen of Hearts costume. Like, super detailed and everything, and then probably do something kind of gory with, like, the off with your heads kind of thing. I would love to do that, but I mean, there's just hopefully someday, but
That
definitely.
would be pretty neat. I met SKS Props at Planet Comic Con. I don't know if you're familiar with him at all. He was one of the winners of Cosplay Melee actually, and he won episode 5 War Games, I believe it was. He is doing his own version of an apocalyptic, all the characters from Alice in Wonderland. And if you ever need some inspiration, check him out. He's a really cool guy. But cosplay is not consent. It's been going for a long time now, since about January of 2013. Do you think this has been a positive impact? Is it working? What are your thoughts on that?
So I don't know what it was like before that because I'm kind of new to cosplay, but I can definitely tell you it needs some work still. I've had some pretty bad experiences with congoers in the past. I've had somebody when I was Maleficent reach over my booth and like grab my horn and shake it, and just walk away. I I really wish that my horn would have broken so I could make a bigger deal about it, but it was just not acceptable, and just things like that. Um, I I really think that we just need to do more to do that. But
I agree. I haven't had any problems myself. I will. I'll say this: it's probably more of a more women who are getting affected by this than men. I'm not gonna pretend, it's not. But that's not acceptable at all. And guys, real quick, I'm just gonna plug this in. Remember, guys, cosplay is not consent. Just ask. Be polite. Talk to people. Don't be grabbing stuff that's not yours. Literally, it's common sense by now. Um, but are there any charities that you like to work with? Anybody, anything like that?
so I've done a few in the past. I know I've done some stuff for like adoption and foster kids, and then most recently, I did a charity that helped like women that have been abused in the past and stuff. But my dream would be to work with any charity that helps like uh, mental illness and stuff. I would literally drop half of my cosplay career to work with that. This is a huge passion of mine. So.
I understand what you mean. I used to work with mentally handicapped people. That was my job for about 5 years, and I loved it. I actually was a coach for Iowa Special Olympics, so it was very fulfilling. I love doing it. So that's really great. I would hopefully somebody sees this and is able to reach out to you. By the way, all of her social information will be put in the description, guys. So you'll have that. Do you have a waifu or a husbando anywhere out there, like in a fandom or something?
Definitely Daenerys Targaryen, and any character that Sebastian Stan plays.
All right, all right, all right. Daenerys, yep. The Queen of Mother Dragons, yep. I could see that. All right, so we're gonna get into what I like to call my Sith Lightning round. It's gonna be pick one option. We're gonna get to know you a little bit more based off different things you like. So I'm gonna give you an option. Just pick one without even thinking. Would you rather become a Force user, witch or wizard, Pokemon trainer, ninja, or pirate?
I'd be a witch.
Okay, Marvel's Civil War is going on. Do you side with Captain America or Iron Man?
Iron Man all the way.
Iron Man all the way. I want to make my wife needs to hear that. Iron Man all the way. Iron Man all the way. Favorite Overwatch character?
McCree.
See, I don't really have one. I don't play Overwatch, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. But which Infinity Stone would you want to wield? Space, mind, reality, power, time, or soul?
Reality.
That would be cool. That would be make your own costume right there. That's right. You are Deadpool and you have an opening on X-Force. Anybody you want. Who would it be and why?
Sailor Moon.
Uh,
I think you would enjoy it a little bit, and I want her. I am Sailor Moon.
I've actually seen some like cross plays of Deadpool and Sailor Moon. It's really good. All right. If you could save one person at the end of Infinity War, who would it be and why?
Iron Man. No explanation. He is Iron Man.
So, what does cosplay mean to you personally?
Uh, Cosplay is life, really. It. I mean, I enjoy it so much. It's like, I mean, it's a way to express myself, really. I think that's like the best way to say it, and it's so enjoyable. It's just such a deep meaning that I can't even think of a good way to put it other than it is life.
All right. Any tips or thoughts for those who haven't done it yet, who might be interested in it?
Just go for it. Like, even just do like a super simple costume to break the ice. You will, like, it will be so much easier once it just gets it over with. And I mean, I started with like, I wore like this, like I said earlier, a super cheap blue dress for my first costume. And now I do this. And it's like, you just gotta break the ice there.
All right. Are there any projects in the working that you can maybe give us a spoiler or two for?
So I'm working on like a bunch of little projects right now, but my big project for this year is I'm making all of the costumes for Zelda for Breath of the Wild. I'm so excited.
Like, so how many we talk about? Like 10 plus or 10?
3 more after this. But however, they are making a mod that you can play as Zelda, and then they have more outfits there. So I might have to do that because I've seen some of them and they're really cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this with us today. I really do appreciate it. I got to admit, after I get to see the Zelda in person, it is even better pictures. But thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to check out Hannah Eva Cosplay in all of her social media outlets in the description below. I hope you guys are, if you haven't come out to Wizard World, you still got one more day to do so. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, I hope you did. Make sure you Sith Lightning that like button. And if you're new, use the Force to subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye!